issue that on food. Timber squaring, that's brick.
Hey, so a slight issue. Oh, and there goes Poop, and around he goes, and he's gonna save it, and he's gonna come back up right into Alex, and he's gonna turn Alex, and down into Waldy, and around goes Poop. Is he gonna flip? No, he's gonna keep it straight, but around goes Cookie as well. Cookie's gonna not save it. With 7 to go. Cookie's gonna need this front pack to wreck. There is still 5 of them.
Looks like he's gonna go down to fix his speed.
No trailers.
Oh, ooh. Now it's Rick
No, you can't do it again.
Slides up, rewind. Pushes Pulse to the lead. Big push to Alex. 2 by 2. Comes down. Oh, Pulse with the hook. Saves it. Alex. 2 by 2. I thought this was 30 laps.
5 laps to go here, coming up 40, around goes Poop! And he's gonna save it, maybe? He is gonna save it, he's gonna cut through the grass though, coming down pit lane. Poop's gonna fix his speed, same with Waldy. Poop is still in the draft, do not count him out just yet. 4 to go.
Pulse did dump Poop. Poop saved it, somehow. Me personally, I would never be able to say that shit. I would have flipped.
Yeah, you would fucking flip spot.
And Brick. Lagging? Maybe? Brick, can you let off?
Brick lagging, maybe.
You seem to be breaking a lot. Up into the front. Broke boy getting pushed by Waldy.
The broke boy car.
Hurry up. You ain't got no money? Don't care. Oh, bricking Waldy into the wall. Big slide. Poop comes down in the alley.
And
they're wrecking. Poop gets saved.
they all save it. Poop has saved it again somehow. Pulse is really after this 21 car.
Cookie's doing.
And around goes Alex in front of the field. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Caution's out. This is the race back to the line. We're gonna go into overtime, and Alex and Poop get in the wall. Poop and Pulse is gonna win the race back. Oh my god.
Poop is not making any
That was
sense.
a horrific accident. Jesus Christ. Jesus. That was horrible.
I signed up to commentate, not penalize.
Penalize?
Penalize. Here it comes Cookie. Where the hell did Rick go?
Are you guys good on fuel?
We should still probably open it.
Cookie! How? Oh, I was gonna say. I almost just put the laps at 202.
What?
Ray boy, don't join.
Please don't. Ah.
Alright.
He's comfortable though.
Green this time. Pits are closed.
Gonna be a wide check.
Green, white checkered here. Overtime number 1.
Only one car does not make it in, so it's gonna be a hell of a ride. Basically, whoever gets turned first.
Yeah, whoever gets wrecked first is essentially cooked. And I feel like everyone is thinking the same thing here. It's gonna be poop.
Goes high.
But hopefully not. Yep, poop goes high.
Chevy. Rick is in the. No, he's.
Rick? What? Oh, Brick. I heard Rick. I was so confused. And they're wrecking on the restart. Cookie's gonna keep it straight. Green flag 3. Sorry, hold on. Let me change that.
Chat, y'all gotta break when the light and keep pushing.
Green flag. They're 3 wide. Squeezing down. Pulse is squeezing down. Pulse, don't do that. And Pulse is getting trained on the inside line, trying desperately, door slamming Waldy to try and get down. Moves of desperation here for Pulse, trying to not miss the IDK 500. And he's going to slap down, but he's going to fall into the grass. And around goes Poop. Up and over goes Poop.
Wait. And he's around. It is a caution.
Caution is out. That means another overtime.
Sure sounds fun.
And side by side to the line. Just barely Brick.
Oh my gosh, if Pulse was up here, that would be his opposition. That's great. We're gonna rack them up and do it again.
Indeed we are.
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
As pits are close and it's going to be green this time. Try and get this duel under. Try and finish this duel. Choose off a turn 4. Whenever you guys get there. I think for the hell of it, I'm just gonna race the second duel.
Tragedy strikes as NASCAR fan wins the second duel. How about that? Rick is leading.
Yeah, our lone rookie in the field is leading, coming to the green, white, checkered. Rayboy, if you don't stop joining, you're gonna be put to the back for the second duel. As choose off a turn 4, Pulse is gonna stay inside. Poop's gonna go high with Waldy, only 2 cars up high.
Chevy staying together. Everybody.
The Chevys are staying together. And Brick hesitates, and Waldy jumps the start. Waldy's gonna have to let off. That's gonna let Brick and Alex get out to an early lead, and Poop is trying to just get the side draft off of them. Up the track goes Alex. 3 wide. Post is gonna, looks like he was gonna back out, but he's gonna stick it 3 wide. He's not clear low. Shoves Waldy down. He's gonna get in line now.
Now bumper lock is very big here, especially in these final laps. So they gotta be careful.
2 to go now, coming into turn 3. They're single file. As Poop and Brick are gonna go up the track, and Poop's coming down on Pulse. Pulse, don't shove Alex down like that. As Pulse is gonna go make it 3 wide, he's gonna go up in 4 wide, almost 5 wide. And around goes Poop. No caution. Pulse going through the grass. Pulse let off, please. Pulse let off. Go behind Waldy. Thank you. Oh, and around goes Brick. They're stuck together back there. Pulse, what the fuck? A high side goes Pulse. Cookie's looking low on him. Pulse stuck on the high side. And around goes Waldy. Are they gonna save it? No! They're gonna save it. Everyone's around. Poop. Poop 2 out of 3.
Comes back up. Down with Brick. Cookie all by himself.
Now Pulse just needs to keep it straight, but he's bumper locked with Waldy. Oh my god! And in a twist of face, Pulse is gonna miss the IDK 500!
Park, poop. That was the worst thing I've ever seen somebody.
Duels are under review for now.
We gotta fix this one.
I did, while this duel was happening.
Now, can you stream it?
Just look at the IDK stream. I'll send the link in general.
Oh, that's what. Alright, let's see this shit, because this was just fucked in every way possible.
Oh, it don't load.
I'm gonna go over and see what the fuck is.
Alright.
Let's see, we got 2 to go. Need to restart.
Alright. Official final order for duel number 1. Cookie first, Poop second, Alex third, Brick fourth, Waldy 5th, Pulse 6th. Poop will be relegated to second due to shoving Cookie under the line in the tri-oval, but there was no glaring issues with Poop the entire lap. When he came down, Waldy came down on him, he re-merged cleanly back up into the field. He even broke and went all the way to the back. The only car behind him was Brick, and he did not turn anybody purposefully through that entire last lap and kept it somewhat clean. The only thing was the bumper lock at the very beginning of the lap, but he let off for that as well.
Tragedy for Broke Boy.
Looks like he's gonna stay broke for a little longer.
Okay, let's not go there,
I'm issuing an official protest here.
I'm
not like... I know
I mean,
it's up to your guys' decision, but I'd really like you guys to review the entire race overall, because Poop was horrific that entire race.
That's what I'm kind of doing right now. It's just the problem is this goes back to literally just
Cookie has a full stream VOD. We can review after the end of the stream.
What I'm trying to get at is from final lap.
What I'm looking at here, Poop He went under the line multiple times. He caused 3 wrecks during that one green flag run. Did not receive a single penalty for that. No idea why. And then proceeds to cause more issues on that final restart. He wrecks multiple different people. And then I get bumper locked to the high side and don't make it. And then Poop just gets off scot-free with a 2 out of 3. And you're telling me his only penalty is to be put to second place?
Pulse, you were also wrecking him the entire race, and you even started. No, you even started. No. Listen.
Only wrecked Poop one time, and the rest was all. Well, not all, but like.
Poop. From what I was seeing, most of these were just racing incidents for Poop. We cannot say just because it's Poop. Most of them were racing incidents half the time. I mean, he caused 1 or 2 wrecks. But he got warnings for those wrecks and came out with a 2 out of 3, and then
When did he get warnings for all of those wrecks? Tell me right now.
He got a 2 out of 3. Shut the fuck up, Pulse. Pulse, shut the fuck up. You're racing. You have no opinion here. You have no fucking opinion. You're racing. Shut the fuck up, or you're being parked for the 500.
Twin didn't even make the 500. What are you saying?
Yeah. You're not gonna make the 500 if you keep fucking arguing, Pulse.
When he comes back up, that's why I put Poop there. Alright, so where's Cookie stream so we can watch the whole race?
It's in general. Hold on, Ray boy. Just wait. The cars are quite sensitive with the bumper lock, but
is that what you're
the stream was broken the first half of the race, so I only have from lap 13 on to the end of the race. So this is really up to Spot at this point, because Spot's reviewing the footage.
So like coming to the last lap, I've noticed that you get hit, he got hit. And then Wally's okay, I see. Touch it.
Bruh.
Shut up.
Type shit.
Degenerate.
We left a little game of water. Oh God, it's always my fault. And he still got close to him.
What am I hearing in the background, Intimidator?
Thank Cookie. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, bro. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you loved me. Post. Do you know what the lap span was when you were talking about Poop not getting penalized?
Oh, let me take a look. I'm not gonna be up here for very long. I'm just seeing if I can find that lap span I was talking about.
Because I remember what you were talking about. I know it came up in chat.
So
Is this 8 of 20? Yeah.
God, Twitch's replayer sucks. Hold on.
So the one thing that will stand so far is the win for Cookie.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for the thing right now.
Oh, hey,
Just give
Spot.
me
I didn't
one
even know
sec.
you were up here.
Bro.
Has he not been up here the entire time?
No, no, no. I meant on the flag stand.
Ah.
Oh, I'm still in game. That's why.
Yeah. Come on, Cookie. Taking your sweet ass time getting over here, bro. Holy.
Okay, I need to go to my computer and do this because Twitch's mobile replayer is terrible.
Okay, I think I'm down that little span. Like 15, 14, 13.
Alright, Cookie, go to victory lane.
I may go through after and like write down every little thing I saw.
Okay, so Poop wrecks
Because he
out.
also caused that wreck that brought out the yellow. That was him. The overtime restart wreck, that was him who caused that.
Overtime restart, so that means it was lap 18.
Well, no, you're not going to see that because Cookie was all the way behind.
I have a view of it.
I believe he caused that. It may not be, but
lap-
let me
lap
go back a little
18.
bit further.
Oh, when like the shit hit the fan. Oh.
Yes, when hypothetically shit hit the or actually shit hit the fan. No, that honestly looked like no, that was not Poop's fault. That was bumper lock. They got stuck. They got locked together, and you can even see it by the way it happens in a turn 3. Hold on, look
I
at.
break that lid down and then came back up.
No, no, no. It was Alex. Look at my stream really quickly. You can see that coming into. You can see Poop and Alex, and coming into 3 and 4, they get locked because it's weird with the apron. How if you go onto the apron, Alex's car got stuck on the nose of Poop's car and turned him like that.
All right, so I have one thing. Lap 14, Cookie gets
Okay.
into Poop. Poop slides down the track and then turns hard right, comes back up and dumps the 17 on lap 14.
Was that when Cookie like fell out of the pack and all that?
Yes.
All right, I know what you're referring to.
Because he doesn't brake. You can see he doesn't brake. He turns hard up into everybody.
I wouldn't say he's not. I wouldn't say he's turning hard up into everybody. I would just say he's not turn. I mean, he's trying to turn, but just not braking.
Either way, there's one.
That's one warning. Let me go through the rest of these.
Because I know there was a lot of them. I just need to find all of them.
Poop gets turned by Pulse. Saves it. No warning there.
Oh yeah, we got forcing.
Forcing?
Poop.
Yeah. Like right before like the wreck you were talking about, he came up the track and forced you up the track.
That's not penalizable
Yeah.
though. That's a racing
What
incident.
the fuck happened with Cookie and Brick? I didn't realize. Cookie
Racing
got
incident
turned
on
by
lap
Brick.
19.
Four tires under there?
Oh shit, hold on.
I don't think that's a penalty, but it didn't give the position back.
When he went onto the
Flip
line,
was
he did give
crazy
the
for a while
position
ago.
back. Whenever I told him, he gave the position back.
No, remember the new rule where it was you have to have at least half your car above the apron?
That is true.
I
Was he
get,
being
That is
forced there?
true.
But that's definitely more than half.
but like genuinely, who else? He just got dumped again. Third time Poop got dumped that I've seen. But like genuinely, like half the people were not doing that this entire race, keeping half their car above the line because of bumper lock.
Yeah, but eventually you can't say bumper lock is like a main.
I know. I just fixed the bumper lock. I think. Poop coming down on Pulse. Let's Pulse back up.
Do you think we should just have Poop like race duel too?
I think. Poop saves it after racing incident again. This is the last lap of the first one. This is the last lap. From what I'm seeing, the whole second half of the race, he was clean and only got one warning. If that's what I'm seeing.
But you said he had a 2 out of 3 earlier.
No, that was after the wreck. I said he had a 2 out of 3 when where was it?
No, I'm remembering like one instance where like Poop did just something bombastic. I just don't remember when it was.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
But
find
that would only put him at a 2 out of 3.
Very early on.
That would only put him at a 2 out of 3. So there's no penalty there. So
I'm looking at the white flag real quick.
I've already looked at it. It looks clean.
Does Waldy come down there? I'm trying to see if
Like
Waldy
if
comes
I
down
could
or if
find
it's his
this,
fault.
say it should have been a 3 out of 3.
I think Waldy was Waldy holding his line there, or did Poop come up? I think Waldy came down. I'm not sure.
Coming out of 2. Coming out of 2. Yeah,
no,
Waldy came down.
Waldy went down.
Waldy obviously came down on him. Poop was like riding
This was, like, early in
the
race
line.
is
And,
what I'm talking about, like halfway.
yeah, Poop. But okay, that would only be one other warning. So I think that the finishing order stands due to the fact that Poop only got one warning the whole second half of the race, and theoretically he would only get one warning the first half of the race, and that's not a drive-through or to the back penalty at all. So
Yeah, I can't find anything.
Oh, I keep disconnecting.
who got third? Oh wait, I have a stream. Hold on. Kind of slow.
Oh, bingo bango. Did he just merge it? Tragic.
All right. Sorry for the delay. Poop, no, it's fine. You're already in.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit annoyed, but it's fine, I guess. I'll be in the 500 anyways because someone's inevitably not going to show up, and I'll be the first person out.
Yeah, that's technically true.
I'm getting a call. 1 sec. Hello?
Oh, there's the call he was talking about.
No, I'm good.
Like the odds of him being the. Oh yeah, hold on. Cookie, are you in?
Yeah, I can tell why
Rejoin.
I missed it because in the
Rejoin.
in the final corner, bro.
Rejoin. Everyone join. Sorry about the delay. It is interesting. All right.
Damn it, I took my ass off. Like, what the fuck?
What did you just say?
Cookie.
Oh my.
Yeah, I see why I missed. Waldy bumper walked me, slid me up the track, and then refused to brake until he was out of the corner, and everyone trained me on the high side.
Well,
Oh, we got Ludwig here. We're
Shit
cooked,
happens.
guys.
Waldy is a major op for that.
my eyes. Okay. So,
Rewatching all Poop's wrecks, bro, it's so weird. Like, how did he keep saving this shit?
yeah. Ludwig join stage or no race.
He is not in stage.
I know. Hold on. There he is.
He's not whitelisted, he says.
Yo. What's up?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of stage.
So am
I'm gonna
I.
be racing.
All right, bring
Alright.
in Tim, bring Spot, bring Ray.
Oh,
There
yeah,
we go.
Right, I am. Cool.
Oh my...
What the fuck?
The entire fucking field is here.
That's crazy. Spot, you will have to go down because you know you're driving.
might be driving. I'm not sure.
Spot, join the game. What do you mean, might? You literally are in this duel. Oh yeah, Ludwig's using Always car again.
Alright, chat.
Oh. Nice spot. Well, I gotta start shooting again. You'll do. Sucks I can't use my
Lord.
bike because I don't have one.
I
Hey,
forgot
no,
about-
you should buy. You should buy me a bike.
Alright. I forgot about the 300 ping every time I start driving one of these cars. Could be I.
That's crazy.
Hold on. Okay.
I'm at 160. That's not normal. Who the fuck is making my game lag? Alright. So. Hold on. Let me go check the lineup. So I can get you idiots in order. Starting on pole, Mr. Henry. Get up here, boy.
Excuse me.
Starting
Oh yeah, I
second,
hate the
Mr. Ludwig.
fly over here.
Ludwig, where you at? Ludwig. Ludwig? Oh, he's right here. In third, we have Trey. Fourth, we have Rayboy. Fifth, we have Ark. Sixth, we have Intimidator. And then we have, holy shit, we have
Ban
Clear.
poop for lag.
And Poop, you're gonna, hold on.
No, I banned him already. Because I know he's gonna keep me running.
Just stay out, Poop. It's gonna depend on these three. It's time
I'm
for the
having
wheel.
bad lag. I won't be surprised if everybody is. Take a look
It's
here.
time for the wheel. I guess Carson, then Nass, and Spot. Or, you know, you can do that too, boy. Whatever. Holy shit, this is a big duel too.
So it look like that's the order here. So our
Start
drivers
off.
that are actually trying to, the drivers that need to make it in on the duel. Oh, the 87's AFK. Everybody go around. Never mind. Don't go around him. What is Nass doing? My entire game just freeze.
That happened to me too. Oh my gosh! Where the fuck am I? You know, I give yourself fly speed 250.
Holy fucking lag. Oh my god.
Nah, it is really bad. They are wrecking.
Like, my game's just completely freezing.
It's for everybody. We're gonna have a third group of the hell.
Christ.
Holy, that was bad.
I think we should cut this field up into 2 more duels. I don't think there's a way to get this to work.
For real.
I can't do it for a duel. Okay, I'll put Carson in this one.
Yeah, Carson has to go soon.
We can't make this work, then how will it? Well, to be fair, we just started an event. Roblox just started the hatch event, like a couple of hours before this.
Oh yeah, I got a ping about that.
Also, Rayboy's in the fucking Netherlands.
Yeah, I say we just ban Rainbow at this point. Again.
What?
Server info. Okay, only intro to admins. Nas, can you check server info and see where the server's at? Yeah, to be fair, the issue with this duel may be that we have 2 people over the fucking, we have 2 people overseas right now.
It's only the admins. Okay. Wait, you just said that.
Ludwig's in the
Back in order.
UK, and fucking Rayboy's in the Netherlands.
So, Henry, Ludwig, Trey, Rayboy, Ark, Intimidator. Holy, I'm not. I can't do that, bro.
I just toggle decor.
Oh, now it's
Yeah.
I was wondering why.
Everybody just do that. Everybody just toggle decor.
I don't know why.
Ah! It has to look nice.
There's a bump.
Red Boy, shoot up. Arc, shoot up. It's way better now, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let me
Is
check
CJ
my
here?
phone.
Hold up, let me get CJ here real quick.
Shoot. Ping. Yeah.
Yeah, ping for
Hey.
duel 2. I got a ping for duel 2. Hold on.
Well, I mean, no, it's because somebody from a different fucking part of the world joined it, and it made everybody fucking laugh. It was probably you, Rainbow, or fucking Ludwig.
I would not be opposed to just banning Ludwig. What the fuck did you guys do to the pit stalls, by the way? Why am I floating?
What the fuck? Yo, he's a wizard. Start pacing, everyone. I'm taking a screenshot of that.
Hey, it looks better, it looks better.
It does look so much better.
So Henry the first driver here, followed by, looks like, Ludwig in the 10 car. And the 34 of Trey, I think that's Trey at least. The 6 of, excuse me.
Great boy.
6 of Rayboy, 24 of Arc, 67 of Intimidator, 954 of YM Carson, and there's somebody else behind that I can't see the name of. I believe that's Spot and Nas.
What's...
I'm washed. You've made sure to remind us of this fucking fact.
Yes, it's 70 in the UI. I'll watch the backpack and watch the car. Spot being an absolute idiot. NCTV, buddy. Oh.
Yeah, the one
Oh my god.
real big difference. How is somebody upside down?
Master Ben has just flipped over Spot Parker, and Spot is not flipping over. Arc is frozen. He's frozen. Arc is back.
Hold on. Go double wide off of there. There's that side here.
double up on turn 4. Doubling up on turn 4. I gotta hurry up.
Alright, Henry will go NASCAR fan and AIB car going. He is on top.
Well, no, he was legit pushing Trey after that.
Henry with a little bit trying to let off go again, and the 10 is completely under the double yellow line at the end of the green flag. The 34 of Trey all the way to the bottom of the truck. He takes second place away as the 10 falls back to third. The 24 trying to make the high side work, sliding high. The 41 of NASCAR fan going through everybody here. And yeah, you can tell that the bumper lock has been fixed significantly. Maybe this race will be horrible.
Exactly. We had some issues last duel with the rock. Now it looks clean off the start. Railway falling back.
And Henry just shoved up to the high side. Trying to let him in. No, he's not going to go for it. He's not going to let him in.
No, he's going for it.
So he's all the way underneath the line and shoved the entire line up and Chevy to the bottom. Around goes Ludwig in front of the field, up and over and almost. More going around in the back. They got a yellow left for the first time. While the 54 is upside down. 87 sliding by. 87 through the line. Hugh Jackson in the race back to the yellow flag.
Big one at Daytona.
I believe it was that Arc who won the race back?
Was Arc. Congratulations, Arc, for making it out of that.
1 out of 3, Ludwig.
We had 3 cars split. We lost around 7. Well, we lost from when coming to the line. We had 3 cars coming to the line, possibly just 2. That was a vicious wreck. I just watched 3 cars go up and over and barrel roll down the track.
So 1 out of 3 Ludwig. Doesn't matter if your keyboard sucks, you still caused the accident. So we're gonna go green this time with Arc in the 24 car, the leader here. He'll be the choose car. As well as the control car for this upcoming restart. He's got NASCAR fan behind him with the 6 there. I don't know why you're choosing on the back stretch. You don't choose until out in turn 4.
Yeah,
1 Chevy and 2 Fords follow behind. Sorry, 3 Fords follow behind, and so there's another Chevy, the Ford that got penalized for causing the wreck, a Toyota, and another Chevy. So it is a Ford-dominated field. Although Ludwig has been quickly showing that strength in numbers is not always the case. It's a Ford-dominating Chevy with a Chevy who has led every lap today so far.
whenever Trey comes back, we will have 4 cars being left out to dry. Instead of just one like the last one. Coming out of turn 4, they will have to choose. Let's see where they go.
Okay. Rayboy running in second. He's one of the guys who gets to race his way in alongside Art. All of the Fords go high, and all of the Chevys and those go low. And Ludwig, we're going to force you to TTV on this thing, right? I need this part. Well, too bad, Ludwig. Too bad. And the entire high side just discombobulated itself. 41 is not clear. He needs to let the 87 while we're around. He goes and up and over. One on the free NASCAR fan.
Well, yeah,
You needed to let him up and you didn't.
I should be a caution as well. Yeah, he just quit. Well, to be fair, he kind of pushed him down and then he came back up and then it was just all hell from there. I think that's on both of them before he pushed back up, which then I think got him covering.
No, NASA is let me take a look.
There's Spot. So if there's not another caution for the next 18 laps, which there's bound to be one, Intimidator and Ludwig are both out of this.
Take a look here at the restart. So 41 on the high side, and then he drops. Does he drop low here? Drops low, not clear, shoves the 87 under the line. He comes back up, hits before it is NASCAR 10's fault.
Oregon NASCAR fan pulling away as these idiots are going 3 wide and behind them.
NASCAR fan, you shoved the 87 under the line. That is your fault. Then they forced to come back up. So it looks like the 1 out of 3 will stand.
Oregon NAS pulling away. Oh, there's the file back there now, so they should start catching. As it stands, it is Oregon NAS, the 54. Is that Carson? I think that's Carson, right?
By the way, there is only 4 of the guys who need to make it in right now running up front here, running up front. Excuse me. That is Art, YM Carson, Henry Lego NASCAR fan, and the 6 of Greyboy. They're all in this front pack. All the way in the back is 7th and 8th. Both of those guys need to make it in as well. They're fighting for the 5th place position. That's Intimidator and Trey with, I believe that's Ludwig Roseguard, about a dozen seconds behind. Everyone running single file here. Art continues to lead. NASCAR fan goes high.
That's not forgotten.
Down to the 54 as Room goes underneath them. Oh, and trouble in the back. Looks like Rayboy and Spot got into each other. That's trying to bring it all the way down there. Now Nash has room down low to go for the lead. Henry's shoving the 54 off the track. He'll go down to try and work with his teammate. But Ark is going to have room. Oh, no, he doesn't. Apparently he doesn't have room. He looks clear on my screen, but apparently the hitbox is kind of stuck here. Ark continues to lead there after that mess. Also careful on shoving people under. Maybe a verbal for Ark next time. Ark slides up the track. And no clear. He does. NASCAR fan checked up big time there. Ark was trying to slide back off. And now we're going to have a big stack up on the high side. The 54 Brian Carson is stuck up against the wall with the 6 of Rayboy. Rayboy did not let off there.
Rayboy, whatever happens, that's the leg, dude. Yeah, that's such a cat, man. Now Rayboy in the back of the pack, single file. Up on Ark. What is he going to do? He's going to keep pushing like he did earlier?
It doesn't really matter, though, this battle up front here. As long as they keep it green, all 4 of the drivers up front will advance. We're really looking at the battle between 6 and 7 right now. Sorry, between the battle of 7 and 8, that's Intimidator and Trey. That is the battle for 5th. That is the cutoff battle at this point. As the field starts to split into 2 separate lines, with the Ford's trying to go to the high side, the Chevy and Toyota staying low. Even though the 54 of Brian Carson is not a part of the Chevy manufacturing team, he's just kind of sticking with them out of split. necessity. Here in trouble. The six kind of, I don't know what Playboy's doing. He just completely caught that up and over. Throw the yellow. Throw the yellow. Throw it out.
Playboy is.
Playboy went out of free.
Intimidator and Trey another chance with draft this time to see how that plays out.
I don't feel like there's a lot of arguing on that one.
A little bit of a team miscommunication from the boards. And Intimidator is flipping in the back.
How is Intimidator flipping?
I think Trey just dumped him. Trey, watch it.
Only two. Wait, no, yeah.
Wait, what?
Ludwig.
Oh yeah, Ludwig. Who else, right boy?
Intimidator's still here? Yeah, he was the one that got involved in the accident on the restart.
Yeah, Trey, we're driving in the back. Trey, what are you doing? Trey? TTV?
Trey just knew.
Look at what he's doing. He's just running high side. Oh, Spawn. Spawn, you know, since you're out of the race.
Well, Spot, you lose all of those positions, and
so does Nash. And
he's upside down.
I am
43 seconds back. This is entirely your fault.
Let's let him merge. Wait, that does mean that wouldn't that mean he's a lap down? Why are you saying all? This isn't like a stop. This isn't like a.
They're going green this time.
Doubling up on a
high side is the 14 and 634 goes up there as well.
They're going straight to the top.
NASCAR fan full throttle to try and make it in time. I think he will make it.
He's gonna push it.
Remember, Kyle Busch restarts are illegal. He can't do that. He has to be back.
He will merge in the spot he would have been. So, I think that checks out.
That's
Ray Boy is just a NASCAR fan. Everybody.
The 24 continues to win. He's got the 54 behind. An unofficial teammate. Whoa, not clear. Well, clear, but the 14 tried to show through the middle. Had no room. That gap was closing. Let's slide all the way to the back. And whoa, slides up. Slides down, and now he's going to have to drop to the back here. Intimidator and Rayboy with NASCAR fan behind, as it looks like he lagged up to the top of the space. But 41 tried to go down low, but Carson's already there. And Carlo, NASCAR fan and Carson. Sorry, not NASCAR fan and Carson. NASCAR fan and Intimidator got into each other. The Fords are trying to get organized on the high side, but there's no real way here. Intimidator is out front. Trey and Rayboy's up the top floor. These two got into each other a little bit on Friday. Now it looks like Ludwig is going to merge. Remember, there is no merging. He'll be a lap down. So Ludwig will be a lap down here.
And you'll be a lap more, so anything he does will be like more. What's the word?
It'll be more heavily scrutinized.
Yeah,
NASCAR fan up front.
And he drops to the back.
Well, not to the back one. NASCAR fan maintains the lead. They're all in a single file line. Sorry, all 9 of these guys are going to be in the file line.
Getting pushed out. Ray was going to help them. Ray going off and messed up their line. Ryan
He messed up the board. I said, look at Intimidator. Is he has room? He does have room. Incredible move by Intimidator, but he did let off a little bit. Now Intimidator tries to get a look. He's looking for somewhere to go. Doesn't have real look. He just shut the entire field up the track.
Ray, you can't do that. That's
Great purple.
yeah, I was gonna say purple. Well, I love it.
Big shove in the back of the can't go down low. Remember, you have to have at least half of your car above the double yellow line here for it to happen. Oh, in the 80 seconds, got shoved out of line.
Here comes
Brian Carson. The 34 just shoved somebody else up the line.
Here comes Ludwig and Trey.
Rayboy just kind of, I don't know what's going on with Rayboy here. They're free wide at the back of the pack. And now free wide, look at Trey down to the bottom line with the lap bar of Ludwig behind. 54, Brian Carson's going to fit right in.
So as of right now,
Oh, and the 10 is
Trey,
blocked that.
Mark, and
10 is all over.
as of right now,
Oh, the 10 is shoved himself underneath. Was not clear. Came up on the 54. Ludwig is a dangerous driver. Ludwig's very dangerous here.
Ryan Carson is passing everybody. Ludwig and
Yeah,
Nasser
he's
pulling
breaking
away.
into the pack.
As of now, it is currently saying Intimidator, Brayboy, Arc, but it'll probably be Intimidator, Arc now. Yep, Intimidator, Arc, Brayboy, Henry and Trey, knocking Carson and Ludwig out.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but Ludwig, just fucking clean your keyboard. If your shit's dirty, clean it.
Yeah.
Not that hard. It was disgusting.
Also 3 years old.
I clean my keyboard like every weekend. Where is Ludwig going? Off into the wall.
That is Brayboy, not Ludwig, but you know,
Right.
it seems like it's like Ludwig can do. I don't think that's final.
No highline. Oh, the 10 just breaks at the field, and he's getting dumped by the 87.
Ludwig wrapped around down the lip, and he would think out of the year to go. What am I getting?
Ludwig getting close to his run right here.
Ludwig might be the first person to ever get parked in the booth.
There's still 9 laps to go, coming to 8 this time here. And Ludwig needs to be very careful here. He only has that 1 out of 3 right now, but he's on very thin ice, and whoa, he just bumped on another corner into the gate wreck. He's gonna need to be careful here.
He has no regard for anybody. Besides, he seems like NASCAR man. Concerning he nearly wrecked his teammate back in the back.
Ludwig up into the wall, shot back down in front of the field, and the time is up and over.
Sadly, you will not get his lap back because he was the one involved in the caution.
They're just not throwing yellow for that. Yeah, I'm just not gonna throw yellow for that.
He's already a lap down.
Lap car flip, no yellow. No merge, you're not allowed to merge. You'll be 2 laps down if you merge.
Let me watch.
I don't care. Really?
That means we have to have 2 cautions. You're only getting out of the 500.
He's just
That-
4 wide in the back of the pack. Ryan Carson with the move.
He doesn't need, he's already in the 500. He's already in the 500. If he, okay, so now penalties will be more on someone. 2 laps now. Oh, force us to go in there. So that would actually be commentating. Ludwig with a
Sorry, I'm back,
terrible
I'm back.
merge.
Ludwig's gonna have. No, he's in draft. That was his draft. Back. Carter. Looks like Arc to 3rd place. Intimidator now at the back bumper of the 41 machine. So remember, here's your drivers in right now. It's Intimidator, Arc, Trey, Rayboy, and it looks like Carson. The only car out right now on the lead lap is Henry. The 87's going to the high side. The 24's going with him, and the 87 to the lead. The 24, no, the 24 doesn't get in line to push in time. 41 continues to lead the field.
And NASCAR won.
No, I said you're a lap down. Sorry, you're a lap down. Ludwig into the wall is Rayboy spot. Don't know what happened back there.
It appears Nass, Intimidator, and Arc are trying to pull away, but now that back time is running Ludwig down. Never mind, Ludwig keeps pushing the driver. He needs the help out of the line, and now it's trying to come. Ludwig, what are you doing?
Ludwig.
But as it stands, Intimidator, Arc, Trey, Henry, and Carson, because Ludwig decides to be an idiot and go 2 laps back.
Little Wonderwalk in the middle of the pack. Train the 34. Got hooked by the one spot Parker, and now, whoa, sliding up the track, and Nash just put the 87 up the track after he shoved him down. They're still side by side though. The 24 is giving him all the help he needs. The 41's trying to run them up as far high as he can. 87 up into the wall. 87 got into the wall a little bit. Now he's running all the way on that high side. Remember, there is no high line run.
Now here comes Ludwig trying to help Trey, and he will just go.
Well, Ludwig's under the double wall line.
Ludwig, you have to live.
Arc, Henry, Intimidator, and Carson are currently the 4 of the 5 drivers in. Ludwig is laps down.
And Rebel will turn. Ludwig breaking
here. Okay, good, he does break. But that will put Carson back in the draft because Ludwig's gonna... He's cutting the corner completely. So yeah, he'll be in Ludwig's draft. They come to 3 laps to go.
I'm still confused on why Trey hit.
Not sure. So Arc to the race lead. He missed this during the chaos. Arc leads the race over NASCAR fan and Rayboy. Intimidator has called back up to the pack as Nas tried to go back up to the top. His teammate, well not his teammate, but the manufacturer teammate doesn't go with him in the Fortress struggling here. They all got really loose and Arc slid back. And we got a big stack up here.
Here comes Ludwig.
Still back.
I think Trey might have had him. No, he's still racing. Trey. Earlier in Duel 1, we've seen every driver can make it without pitting and having around 500 to 600 fuel left unless you're pulsing or saving the whole time.
I had about 1,000 left.
That's crazy. But Arc is frozen.
Uh-oh.
That might help. That might help.
Oh, trouble! Off the track. Ludwig comes back down. And Ludwig's going to get that 2 out of 3.
Remember, he is 2 laps down. So
2 laps left. Remember, it's currently Rayboy, Intimidator, Henry, Arc, and Carson, the 5 drivers making it in here. 2 laps to go. They're all in a single file.
And here's what I'm also confused about. Trey had to go AFK, which means you'd have more fuel.
I think he was just full throttling the entire time.
That would probably do it.
Rayboy running second here.
While driving, Ludwig.
Rayboy has never won an IDK sanctioned event, by the way. Maybe NASCAR fan has that in mind. Maybe he'll let him buy potentially. But no, Rayboy jumps to the high side. Intimidating. Oh my god. I just choked on my own spit. White flag.
Oh my god. Hold on, I think we can do the balls. Massive Rayboy starting to slip away. Here comes Intimidator, Henry, and Arc.
Intimidator, the lone Chevy up in this front pack here. The lone non-Ford, well, not Chevy, I forgot about Spot Parker.
Here comes Henry.
Off the track.
Ford dominant. 1, 2, 3. Can he hold it? And Henry will brake check Arc.
Henry's trying to brake check Arc. Arc is going to give a massive shove to Intimidator on the high side. Now all of the Chevys running up high. 3 Chevys on the high side. Can they make anything work here coming out of 4? The big shove to the back of the 87. Rayboy's still behind, giving him another shove. 3 Chevys just left the 41 in the dust. Out of 4. NASCAR fan still leads. Does Rayboy go to the high side? No. He slides low. Intimidator gets shoved to the bottom. To the bottom for the checkered flag. NASCAR fan and Rayboy both under the line, and Rayboy gets it. Rayboy gets it. NASCAR fan let him by.
And 4, and Rayboy's up and over.
Finish under review. Carson will be in. He will be the last car in.
Trey and Ludwig are out. That was a really wonky finish.
I'm cutting back up to the white flag real quick just to make sure because that was a very wonky finish.
I was
Here's
really
the race back to the line. Did Intimidator get forced by Rayboy? I don't think so, but I'll check just to be sure here. Intimidator goes low, and yes, he does. He does get forced. Rayboy shoves him under the line. It looks like Rayboy did shove him under the line here.
Does he let him back up at some point is the question.
I'm trying to see. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he gets shoved under there. He had, and then shoved again, and then he dives up to the high side, and then Nas forces him down. That's a very tough call. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me stream the finish real quick.
What's up?
Alright, I'll watch it. That was one wonky finish.
What happened?
So it looks like Rayboy forced Intimidator under the line.
No, that.
Nash, you have no opinion. You're a driver.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Pulse.
Hey, you said it
Hold
to
on.
me. Okay,
I'll
well, I
pull up
won't
this
apply to
game.
you either.
Cause I'm fucking streaming and I'm seeing what you're seeing what I saw.
Good point of
And okay, I guess. Let's take a look here. So here we are with the finish again. We're taking a look here. So Intimidator dives under. He does have more than half the car up here, and then Intimidator goes down. Sorry, Rayboy goes down, hits him under the line. He tries to go back up, and then Rayboy lets him up. Nah, it's not half a car length though, because then NASCAR fan is here, gets him back under the line. I'm not sure what to call that.
It's like,
This is a very weird call. Because he does kind of let him up, but is this enough room to consider let up?
well, I mean, Rayboy would have kept going. I feel like, hold on, let's look. You see, he would have kept going, and then I think Intimidator gets locked on his bumper. Hey, look, yeah, he does.
Let me see.
Right there, he gets locked on the right of his bumper. Right there, and then keep going. He'll go.
NASCAR fan brake checks the 87.
Yeah, he's braking all the way down to under 150.
Okay, Intimidator, please leave BC here.
Gotcha. I was gonna say something.
So let me see here. Intimidator gets brake checked significantly.
Rayboy, I feel like Rayboy, if Nas wasn't there, Rayboy was going to let him up further.
Yeah, but then Nas brake checked the 87 here. Then let me see.
Well,
How much
to
does
be
he brake?
fair,
He brakes
He
all
was
the way
like-
to 150. All the way to 150,
just
and then
penalize
forces
him
the
then.
87
Then just give him
behind
a
the
penalty.
stick.
Just give him a penalty. Give
Yeah,
Nas a
NASCAR
penalty.
fan TTB on finish.
No, look, Nas. Nas. That is 150, boy. You cannot do that.
Yeah, you can't
Well-
just brake check somebody all the way down to 150 coming to the checkered flag. This is borderline race rigging, because he was trying to let Rayboy by, and then he shoves he brakes all the way down to 150. Although I wouldn't call race rigging on a non-points paying race, because that would be stupid.
So Nas is TTB on the finish.
Yeah, at least that.
I think Rayboy tried letting him up. And then Rayboy flips. But I feel like
you can see
Rayboy
in
let him
chat,
up.
Nas says, I was trying to slam on the brakes to let you win. If this was an actual points paying race, that would be race rigging. But it's not a points
would
paying
probably
race,
be
so I'm not
both
going to call
TTB.
race rigging on that. So no penalty besides the TTB for NASCAR fan, and Rayboy will stay with the win. Will Nas let Ray buy to win? I said I'm not penalizing him for race rigging. I'm penalizing him for slamming on the brakes in front of a car. That's what he's getting penalized for.
Trey, if you just like tap on the throttle and then lift and then tap again and then lift and then tap again, you save fuel so much. Almost at 1,000
was-
fuel coming across the line.
I'm not gonna lie, I was
Fuel.
full throttle the entire race, and you can see I ended with 500 still.
It's weird then. How the fuck did?
Trey said he had
Oh yeah,
700
because
fuel left.
I know why. Because in the earlier one we had like multiple restarts. Also, wait, hold on. Let me check this real quick. Okay, you. Right. Hold on, I just fucked something up.
Y'all still on this?
No, it's fine. We know what it is. I'm just trying to see what the order for substitutions are. So it goes duel 1, duel 2, duel 1, but only one person didn't qualify for duel 1, so... That'll put Post as the first car, that'll put me as the first car out, and then... Who's the second car out? Is that... Oh, it's just Trey. It's Trey. Trey's the second car out because Ludwig was 2 laps down.
Yeah.
Wait, Ludwig didn't finish. He'll still be the third car out, but...
Who else?
But
Who?
we got-
Wait, Intimidator, were you one of the fast 4?